In this quickcast episode, we have a segment from the Louisiana Football Coaches Association Clinic, which was held this past offseason just after Coach Sark took over, and he shares the basis for their program, which he calls all gas, no brakes. The language which Coach uses with his program, his team, is very important. That really comes through in this one. I think there's a lot to learn from this short segment, so enjoy. The link to the entire talk on CoachTube is in the show notes.
All right. We have a mantra here, all gas, no brakes. And that is about attacking the day, man. We go for it in everything we do. All right. So we can't be about it. We can't just talk about it. We have to be about it. So we are an attack-oriented football team. We're the best in football. You've watched me call plays. I'm going to take my shots at you, but I have a level of trust in our team to execute those calls. I have a level of trust in our quarterback to execute those calls. So we attack. No different than when we're on defense, no different than when we're on special teams. We do things fast and aggressive. We go for it. That doesn't mean we snap the ball 100 miles an hour. It means when the ball snapped, we play as fast and aggressively, and that's how we attack the day in everything that we do. We make our opponents uncomfortable with our physicality. Every chance we get, we play a physical brand of football, no matter if it's getting violent on the sideline with the ball carrier, whether that's a 4-minute drill running the football, whether that it's 3rd and 1, and we got to get a stop on defense. There's a level of physicality that we make our opponents uncomfortable with. We execute our calls and assignments with a belief. They're not just drawings on a piece of paper, man. We make them come to life. They're a belief in what we do and why we're doing it. We make those play calls come to life with a belief. And then ultimately, everything we do is with amazing energy, right? Energy is contagious. And if it starts with me and my energy is on point and amazing, man, that's going to blend itself right to the coordinators, to the assistant coaches, to the leaders on our team, to the entire locker room. Man, we take that field, our feet are on fire. And then now it goes to practice. We get 12 to 15 Saturdays a year to do what we love to do. Well, we get a lot of practice time to practice for those 12 to 15 days. That practice is what makes us go. It is everything. Like, we have to cherish those moments we get that practice field. And then when we're at practice, it is all about the ball. We all know, we've all been around football enough to know the number one stat in football is the turnover margin. And when you have the ball, man, you got to protect it with our life. When we're on defense, every call we make has to make an attempt to try to get the ball back, because we can't score if we don't have the football. The opponent can't score if they don't have the football. So the ball, huge component to what we do. Okay, so all of this is about leadership, right? We are the leaders, man. As coaches, we are the leaders. Now, we'll teach the players how to become leaders within the locker room, but we can't turn a blind eye to the role and the responsibility that we have. So we got to embrace the fact that we are the leaders. And a really simple saying that I hold on to is, do your job to make others' jobs easier. So if I can do my job so well that my coordinator's job is easier, if I can do my job so well that the equipment manager's job is easier, if I can do my job so well that my director of football ops job is easier, man, I'm doing something. I'm really leading. And then so on and so forth. It works its way down, right, through the pecking order. If I just do my job to make others' jobs easier, man, if I can pass protect that good that the quarterback's job is easier, man, that's great. If I can throw this ball so good that that receiver can do nothing but catch it, man, I made his job easier. So the reality of it is, we want to be the worker who gets things done, not the one that watches it get done or wondered how it happened. And that's the training from practice, right? When we think this way, we act this way, we practice this way, then here comes that critical 3rd down. I don't have 10 guys out there hoping the one guy makes a play. I've got 11 guys knowing they are going to get it done. Now, no one's wondering how it's going to happen. Now, nobody's going to watch how it's going to happen. They all believe they're the ones that are going to make it happen. And so we definitely believe in the workers get things done mentality around here. We don't watch it happen or wonder how it happened. And so this mentality is a big key component that we're instilling in our players as we're going now. Okay. So mental toughness, right? Mental toughness, dealing with adversity. Adversity comes in all different shapes, forms, styles, colors, right? How we deal with this adversity is critical, right? It's critical. Developing mental toughness is a key component to creating our identity, right? Our identity. It's not about what just happened, all right? It's about what we're going to do about it and where we're headed, all right? This is no different. Life and football, that next play mentality, right? That 90%, 10%, right? Every play has a life of its own. If I'm harboring thoughts from my past, if I'm worried about what my future is going to hold, now I'm distracted. Now I'm becoming mentally weak. That mental toughness to focus on this play, give this play a life of its own, huge component to what we do in our mindset, right? We constantly are talking mental toughness, dealing with adversity, right? The game of football is a game of adversity. Small adversity for individual players, big adversity for teams, right? Everybody can get caught looking at the scoreboard. We're down by 14. Damn, we're dead. We're up by 14. Woo, we're good. I can relax. Both forms of adversity. Don't look at it that way. The next play, the next play, the next play. So that lends me to focus on the task at hand. Focus on the task at hand. Learn from yesterday. Learn from the last play, right? Learn from yesterday. Focus on today. What is right in front of me today in life? What is right in front of me today from a football standpoint? What is right in front of me today from a play standpoint? Next play, and prepare for tomorrow, right? So I've learned from yesterday. I'm focused on today. That is going to prepare me for tomorrow. That is going to prepare me for plays to come as I develop this type of mentality. How do we do that? Today is the most important day. I'm going to say it over and over and over to our team. I bet I say this to them 4 to 5 times a day. Today is the most important day. Well, if today is the most important day, bring the best version of you every day. That's all we're asking from you. Bring the best version of you today. Some of you, your best version is way up here. Some of you may be right here. But if I have more players and coaches on our team and in our organization bringing the best version of themselves every day, man, now we're starting to bring the best version of the University of Texas every day. Now we don't pick and choose based on the opponent what I need to bring to the dance, what I need to bring to the party, man. So you're getting the best of me. Doesn't matter what role I'm in. Doesn't matter if I'm in the academic world. Doesn't matter if I'm in my football world. Doesn't matter if I'm on my personal social world. I'm bringing the best version of me. I'm making great choices and decisions. I'm focused on today. I'm going to be a really good teammate. I'm going to be accountable and committed to my team. I've got to protect the team mentality. I've got a team first mentality. That is the best version of me. And when we can layer this thing out, that's how now we're starting to develop the team that we want to win a championship. So, well, coach, this is a lot of sacrifices to make to get to this point. No, it's not. We don't use sacrifice. I don't talk to our team about sacrifice. The only time I talk about sacrifice to our team is in this talk right here. We make an investment. We don't sacrifice. It's an investment, not sacrifice. When we sacrifice, we are giving something up. We are giving something up. We are giving up time. We are giving up money. We are giving up whatever it is. That's not the thought process that I want our team to have. I want our team to think invest, invest, invest. The reason I talk that way is I want them to know they're going to get a return on their investment from the University of Texas on the football field, in the classroom, and in life. So what does that look like? If I invest in this program, if I commit to this program, I invest in this thing, man, I'm going to get a championship out of this. I'm going to get lifelong friendships that are going to last forever. I may get an opportunity to play in the National Football League. And if I invest in my academics, I'm going to get a degree that no one's ever going to be able to take from me that can help me in life. If I invest in this thing socially, man, now I can set myself up for a life after football with the connections and relationships that I've made with the good people here for a life after football. So invest in yourself, invest in the program, invest in the University of Texas so that you can get a return greater than that investment in the end. So investment, big component and big language we use. And it's really a lifestyle. We don't sacrifice. I don't want our players just giving something up, right? There's something greater in return. Invest in this program and get something greater in return in the end.
Thanks again for listening to the podcast. Again, the entire talk can be found on CoachTube. I'll also put a link to all the talks from the Louisiana Football Coaches Association Clinic, which includes Eric Bieniemy, Nick Saban, Sean Payton, Patrick Toney, and more. Again, check those out on CoachTube. Follow all we're doing at coachingcoordinator.com and follow me on Twitter at Coach K. Grabowski.